What's up everybody, Kinetic here, and welcome to my first ever booster pack opening on this channel. I'm very excited, but I'm also quite nervous and actually a bit scared about this. And let me tell you why. You probably noticed it in the title. I'm worried that this package that I ordered from eBay for a good price, I'm starting to wonder now if actually the reason why I got them at such a good price is because they may be resealed packs. Let me explain to you what that means if you're really far off the grid in the TCG scene. Basically, what unfortunately a lot of really shitty people will do is they will buy booster boxes, they'll open up the booster boxes, and then they'll take the packs, right? And then they'll carefully open up the booster pack to take out the cards and see what's inside, and then take the for example, maybe a super rare that they find inside of it, take that out, put something else lame inside, and then carefully glue back together the booster pack, and then sell that to people, for example, on eBay or Amazon or something like that, right? So I'm wondering now, because I was really excited about this, and as soon as I saw it, I pretty much jumped on it. It was basically an impulse buy, unfortunately. That's kind of my attitude lately as I'm getting back into Magic. But I saw this and I was like, wow, look at that. I get 12 of each of the sets from the Return to Ravnica block, and at a good price. I'll disclose that price at the end of this video. First, let's go ahead and start getting this pack open. I have not opened this since it came to me. Of course, it came in an actual shipping packet, and it was surrounded by a cardboard box as well, so it was well packed. I was appreciative to see that they hadn't just like thrown them inside of a cardboard box and then sent it to me like that, with potential damage, you know, being dealt. And with it being the holidays and stuff like that, I also wasn't expecting the cards to get here so soon. But then they came like only just a couple of days later, and I think that's because where they were being sent from must have been from someplace really freaking close to here in Japan. But yeah, the last time I was into Magic the Gathering was a few years ago. I felt the surge to want to play again and to collect the cards and stuff like that, to pop booster packs and whatnot. A few years ago when Theros had launched, and I basically gave up like really soon after that, though, because here in Japan I could maybe find some people that I could play with, but unlikely, not to mention that I'm always swamped with trying to do gaming videos on my channel. I just didn't feel like I had the time, and it felt almost like kind of a waste. But again, recently I felt like the surge, like I just wanted to get back into it. I didn't care how, I didn't care to think about too much why. I just wanted to do it because I thought it would be fun. And the cool thing is that I'm actually playing with Kanako. Me and Kanako are playing Magic the Gathering. I've bought a few different fat packs. You can see pictures of that on Twitter and Facebook. Links to that in the description of this video. But this will be the first video of me actually opening up packs, and yeah, I'm nervous. So far, these look like they're safe. A few things will stand out from what I've seen online as far as like how to tell if it is a resealed pack or not. If it's a resealed pack, then one of the things you may notice is that the ends here, where they're sealed here and here, one of the ends may feel a bit thicker than the other. And the reason for that being is that, for example, I saw on Alpha Investments, a really cool YouTube channel, you guys should check that out. He opened up some Innistrad resealed packs, and they had done such a good job of not putting a lot of glue here on the bottom where they had been opened, but he could tell once he started opening these up. That's a nice sound. I'm hearing as if this has never been peeled back before. Here, listen to that, guys. Maybe you can hear it too. That crackle sound right there, that kind of tells me that this hasn't even been peeled away from being folded down like this before. So that's encouraging. But he was opening them up kind of like so, and you could already kind of get like a break. Let me see if I can get this so where you guys can actually see it on camera. It's completely sealed right here. But when he started to kind of pull and tug on them, they were already starting to open a bit. Not sure why, but by the time he got to the point where he was actually peeling open this part right here, that was awfully fast. He noticed that on the inside of the seal, and it was actually really easy to tell because of the color of this inside for the Innistrad packs. You could actually see a kind of a yellowish tint that would be here, right where that seal would be. And you know, obviously that's additional glue that had been put there for the purposes of resealing the pack. And even to the touch, he could feel that there was a stickiness to it. If it's a brand new pack, there should be absolutely no stickiness whatsoever on these seals. And so far, so good. That feels exactly like what a genuine pack should feel like when you open it. So I'm feeling pretty cool about this now. But just because we've got one good pack doesn't mean that some of these others might actually have been resealed. There's another weird thing that I noticed with some of the booster packs that I buy that are outside of a fat pack, for example. Some of the times, like for example, recently I ordered from a different guy 2 of each of these, and for the Dragon Maze ones, there were like these little tiny cuts, like right in the center of the seal. Not enough that anybody would be able to see anything. But it did kind of make me wonder, like, why were those cuts there? And both packs had them. Actually, hang on a second. Is that the same? Yeah, look at that. This actually looks like it has the same kind of little... I don't know if you guys can see that. Probably not, but there's a little bit of a cut. I want to... Yeah, look at that. I can see my finger through the other side. For whatever reason, sometimes... Let's look at another one. Sometimes these have like these little slits, like right there in the center and top. I don't know if that's just a, I don't know if that's like a pack manufacturing glitch or something like that, that causes that at the original factory or whatever. But anyway, another thing that I'm kind of nervous about as I'm getting into Magic cards and relearning like what it's like to buy cards again and experience what it's like to buy online. There's a lot of fakes out there as well, unfortunately. And what I've noticed from when people talk about it is how the cards feel. I could definitely tell the difference by the way that they described it. Alpha Investments, for example, described it as it felt as though the cards were like bicycle poker or casino cards essentially, and those feel very different from Magic the Gathering cards in the way that the gloss would feel, the clarity maybe of the picture, how they would feel when they fit together on the side like this. But these feel right. These feel like cards that they should feel like. So I'm going super slow with this, and I don't actually intend to open up every single one of these packs, but I just wanted to share with you guys kind of like, you know, what I'm doing and some of my concerns as far as buying these packs and stuff like that. So we should have 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, there's a double colored one. Cool. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Is that right? Did I count that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 9. And then a 10th, that's interesting. Common, I thought it would be 9. Maybe it's different for different packs. But there's our first uncommon, Skyline Predator. A lot of the cards, and what I think is actually really cool about the Return to Ravnica, or Ravnica in general, I guess, is a lot of the way that cards are put together is for the purpose. Oh, nice. Tablet of the Guilds, that's I like this picture. I've seen it talking about the different guilds of Ravnica and stuff like that. A lot of the mechanics with Ravnica and Return to Ravnica specifically is a lot of cards will be dealing in 2 different colors, white and blue, for example, here with the Sky Mark. And there is the Chromatic Lantern artifact. That would be our ultra rare or mythic rare potential there, and the last card. There's a little promo talk and stuff like that, and then a basic land at the end. Don't need that, but I guess I'll take it. Alright, so there we go. That's pretty cool. Next up, I'm going to do a gate crash. And again, I'm going to inspect these carefully to kind of see if I'm getting screwed here or not. Actually, I didn't even check to see if the top seal here of this potentially may have been resealed or not. Let's go ahead and just finish opening the entire thing. Open it all the way up. And let's see. I don't see anything. It doesn't, and I don't feel any kind of stickiness either. So no, I think we're good. There's some weird, like, what is that on the inside of the pack there? That looks odd. I don't know what the hell that is. All right, so next pack. So far, looking pretty good. Feels the way I think that it should. Go ahead and start peeling this. And again, like the last one, look at that, completely fresh right there. And fresh right there as well. So far, so good. And again, pulling on it. These are actually surprisingly easy to open. Nothing going on there, I don't think. What about this side? Yeah, you know what? We'll just go ahead and tear it from the center here, and we'll open it up all the way like we did the Return to Ravnica over there. Yep, it feels totally normal. It doesn't seem extra hard to pull open. If it feels rather resistant to get the sealing to open up. I mean, it should, like, a baby, like a newborn baby should be able to push this open. If it feels harder than that, then you might want to inspect further to see if the pack is actually potentially resealed or not. So here we are in the Gate Crash. Gate Crash has a lot of cards that I'm looking for to build kind of my own theme decks. 2, 3, there's our first dual color. 4, oh, another one. Boros Guildgate. Nice. A white, a green, a red. The art for Ravnica's Return to Ravnica is really, really cool. I really like the whole theme and flavor. Same with Innistrad, same with Zendikar. All amazing, absolutely amazing, really cool themes. There's our first uncommon. A Rust Skerab. That's actually pretty cool looking. It looks huge too. Or is it just the angle? I don't know. It kind of looks like it has like flaming torches around it or something like that. Oh, Rapid Hybridization. I actually have this card already, I think. I bought, like I said before, I bought like 2 of each of these. And I've got them sitting here in this card case that I bought 2 of for less than $1. Okay, I kind of wanted to talk about that just a little bit in this video, because I see some videos, I see a lot of videos actually out there of people that are, you know, making videos about, oh, look at how cool this card case is. This is $19.99 and it's going to protect your card so well. Bullshit. Look, just go to like your dollar store, or hell, even go to like Walmart probably or something like that, and buy a plastic box that will protect your cards just as well for a freaking fraction of the price. I got 2 of these, again, 2 of these that hold a ton of cards for less than $1. And there's also bigger versions of this that can hold sleeved cards. These are non-sleeved. If I sleeve them, if they have to be perfect fit to fit in this box. But point is, there's cheaper boxes out there, guys. Please do not spend not even $10. I mean, unless you're just really hardcore and think that, you know, some card case looks like it's the bee's knees or something like that to you, just buy a cheap box. Save your money so that way you can buy other cool magic stuff instead. Incursion Specialist, pretty cool. Blind Obedience, that would be our end card there. I think I've seen this before. By the time your knees have worn through your robe, you may have begun to learn your place. It says down there. Pretty cool. Oh, wait, but there's more. Oh, we got a foil. Sweet. It's been a while since I've seen a foil. I really like this one, too. It really brings out the action. Oh, look at that. I can see it in the in the webcam software over there. That looks awesome. That's really, really nice. Sky Games. 2-cost enchant land. Has tap target creature gains flying until the end of turn. Activate this ability only anytime you could cast a sorcery. Oh, okay. And there's our land. Oh, and we got a token as well. We got a flying bat horror. That looks pretty sweet. That's a 1/1. Yeah, that's a 1/1. Nice. I'm always in the market for more token cards. I don't know what it is, but I actually really dig token cards. All right, so same as before. Feels good at the ends. Doesn't feel overly thick or anything like that. So honestly, I think we're okay at this point, which is a huge relief, guys. You have to understand, like, I resisted opening these because I thought it would be cool to maybe do some kind of form of unpacking video or something like that of booster packs. So I was waiting for thinking of, like, okay, how can I do it that'll actually be, more interesting and fun and won't just look like, another unpacking video or something like that, booster pack opening video or something like that. But then, like I said, I started looking into more and thinking more, probably overthinking it really, about how cheap I had gotten these cards and the potential that these might actually have been resealed, and that's why they wanted to sell them at a low cost or a low price. Maybe that's why, because they weren't actually legit sealed. This is one of the weirdest cards. These cards that have the picture of two completely different cards. Fuse, you may cast one or both halves of this card from your hand. That is so weird. Not as weird as the double-sided like werewolf cards, for example, but that's just, it's so weird. And that is our first uncommon, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Next up we have a dual color Restore the Peace. Return each creature that dealt damage this turn to its owner's hand. Ooh, I like that. We've also got War Leaders Helix, another dual color. Red-white, looks pretty cool. Next up, Rurik Thar, the Unbowed, a red-green legendary ogre warrior. That looks freaking sweet. I planned to have, like, my tablet sitting here with, like, the price list to tell me exactly how much every one of these would be worth. But I'm glad I didn't do that, because this is awkward enough sitting over my camera like this on my drum stool that feels like a brick in my ass right now. Golgari Guildgate. What? Hell yes, I'll take that. I'm a fan of black and green. That's a pretty sweet card. I can definitely put some use for that in one of my already existing theme decks. And then we've got another Knight 2/2 with Vigilance token card. Well, so far, so good, guys. This has already been tons of fun. I can breathe a sigh of relief, too. I really don't think I'd have to worry about any of these being resealed packs after all. Me and Kanako will tear through these here probably today as we count down into 2018, which is hopefully going to be another good year. This was a good year for me, not necessarily YouTube-wise, but just overall it felt like 2017 was a pretty cool year for me. I'm hoping 2018 will be even better, with more adventures, with more fun videos, with more variety as well. So I want you guys to let me know what you think about these pack openings and me talking about Magic the Gathering, because I could honestly use, like, well, somebody that can maybe understand what I'm talking about. Kanaka has no idea what I'm talking about when I'm ranting and raving about Magic the Gathering and what it was like back in the mid-90s and stuff like that, and whatever, playing the game. So hearing from you guys might actually be cool. Let me know if you want to see more pack openings, or just me talking about Magic, or me, Kanako, playing, or me going to one of the local game stores here in Japan and showing you guys what Magic the Gathering or card stores look like that around here. I know I said I was going to disclose the price of how much I paid for all of these cards. So it's 36, 12 of each from the set, and the block of Return to Ravnica, $100. I paid $100, not counting shipping, but it was $100, and looking at the cost, if I were to buy these individually, I think it said that they were 5, 4, and 3 or something like that, going down in price per pack. So that would be like $60 just for these 12, right? Return to Ravnica cards then, if I were to go that route and then do the math for the rest. Turns out, I mean, for that, I think I actually got it, like I said, at a good price, and I don't have to buy an entire booster box of every single one of these. Even though I want like a bunch of these, I don't necessarily want a whole booster box of each one of these sets. I don't necessarily want all of the fat packs either. So I felt like this was a really good deal and kind of middle ground of where I was trying to fit for this purchase, and catching up with the Return to Ravnica block, which is really cool. I got so many more cards that I want to pick up, and maybe you guys shouldn't encourage me to do more pack opening videos, because that might just only fuel this addiction that is starting to really to make me a bit nervous how much I'm really wanting to spend even more money than I already have on these cards and some of the fat packs that I bought recently. But anyway, that's gonna wrap it up for this video, guys. I hope that you enjoyed it. Maybe you even learned something about the whole resealing of packs, and maybe you can get something from that to keep your eyes open if you are going to do as I did, for example, and get some cheap packs on eBay or Amazon or something like that. Look for signs like that. Again, maybe an excessive amount of thickness or hardness to the ends. Maybe feel after you've opened it if there's maybe some stickiness that would indicate that there's glue there, which would mean it's been opened. Maybe a yellow tint or something like that. That's also probably what the glue color will become and stuff like that. But safe, we're good. I'm happy. I'm gonna bust open these packs now for the rest of the day and play some more games of Magic here with Kanako into 2018. Let me know what your thoughts are down in the comment section below. Click the like button to support these TCG videos here on the channel. Maybe I'll do more Magic. Maybe I'll talk about some other card games. You let me know what you'd like to see in the comments section. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss the next video. This is Kinetic, and I'll see you next time.